and welcome to Love and Light Tarot. This is going to be the June 2020 reading for all my Aquarians out there. Aquarius, when I was sitting in your energy, I was picking up on a situation with a father. For some of you out there, or this is at least for one person, a father figure is trying to enter back into your life after a while, and you're really confused as to what his intentions are with you. But for a broader span of my Aquarians, I can feel the good collective of you trying to read between the lines and decode a situation you're unsure about. So I'll just be interested to see what comes out in the cards for you for June 2020. So let's get started. What message do you have for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2020? June 2020. What do you have for my Aquarians? Aquarius. Alright, so I'm heavily connecting with one of my Aquarians out there where a karmic cycle is repeating based off of what they've learned from their parents' relationship growing up. It feels like a very dysfunctional family dynamic. Here we have the Two of Cups, which is a partnership, and then the Sun, which I strongly feel like is you, Aquarius. The Sun is a very childlike card. The Sun is happy-go-lucky. The Sun looks at the brighter side of life, just like children do. They innocently look at the world uncorrupted. But it's something about parents not getting along. There was a lot of heartbreak and dysfunction in this family dynamic, represented by the Three of Swords. And because of what you were taught from your parents, the Wheel of Fortune, karmic cycles keep reoccurring in your love life with people because of what you learned about love in your parents. So it's super specific, so that's not going to resonate with everyone, but it really feels like a cycle that started in your childhood is affecting your adult life and your later years of living, and it's gonna be up to you to break this karmic cycle of heartbreak, or what you think love is, thinking love is just pain and war and anguish. You feel like a product of a dysfunctional childhood. Not you feel like, as in I'm telling you this is what it seems like, but no, you yourself have literally had thoughts, it seems like, about, wow, I'm really a product of hate, I'm not a product of love. I'm really sorry you feel that way. But this message is, I can tell it's just going to be for a few of you, but let's dig deeper into this. Let me look at the Wheel of Fortune, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's a karmic cycle of you feeling left out. If your parents were fighting a lot, all their attention was on their relationship rather than nurturing you, and that made you feel really, really alone and just ice cold. I'm picking up on someone that struggles with opening up emotionally and just very, I don't want to say cold-hearted because it's not that, it's just you were taught to be like that. But here with the Chariot, this is you trying to move forward out of this karmic cycle, to break the karmic cycle, but feels like you're going about it the wrong way. Really, what you need to do is tap into your emotions and face them here with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very in touch with her emotions, and she's not afraid to share them. But here it looks like she's kind of like sulking and just, it doesn't feel like you're doing that. It doesn't feel like you're sharing your emotions. It feels like you're sulking in them and you don't know how to communicate them. Which is a big part of why this karmic cycle of heartbreak keeps continuing, because you don't know how to correctly identify what the problem actually is. Let's look at the Two of Cups. What is this Two of Cups? Okay, so here with Temperance, you will be reconciling with your past. It's like you're just becoming enlightened to how all of this has affected you. And you're surrendering to your past, and you're surrendering to your childhood. And you could be having a lot of memories from your childhood right now, or it could be showing up in your dreams. But that's happening to temper out and balance out all this stuff you've been trying to work through for years. Here's the King of Cups. We have the Queen and the King of Cups. This is definitely the parents, two very emotional people. But I know they're not in reverse. I don't take reversals. I just go off of intuitively what I feel. When you have two really emotional people in a relationship together, in a marriage, there's no balance there. There's no grounding. It's like she doesn't know how to deal with her emotions, so she either she just doesn't know how to, they just don't know how to communicate their problems well to each other, because they're both emotionally charged, but not in a healthy way, in a negative way, and therefore their emotions don't come across as they should, and that's what has affected you. You don't know how to communicate your emotions because your parents had no idea how to communicate their emotions to each other, and that's why it fell apart. But we're balancing that out now. We're balancing it out. You still feel like a little kid at heart. There's just this little kid inside of you that just wants to be hugged and loved and see two parents that love each other. You wanted something nurturing. The Queen and King of Cups can be very, very nurturing when they're healed, but when they're not healed, like I said earlier, it's just very emotionally charged, but not in the best way possible. I want to look at the Three of Swords. Clarify Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So you keep ending up in relationships or even friendships with people because it can extend to every single kind of relationship around you. You end up in codependent, toxic relationships with people because of what you've learned. You're addicted to toxicity is what it is. Because you don't know what anything else feels like. You want this innocent, childlike playfulness in your relationship, but you can't have that because you didn't even get to experience that as a child. So it's like, you're going to be experiencing this though, because here we go. I'm glad something good came out. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is you. This is you learning how to be self-sufficient. This is you learning how to give yourself self-love, but it's really hard for you, but you're doing it, and that's great. And the Knight of Pentacles feels like a person that's coming in your future, that's going to offer you something stable, something slow, something nurturing, and teach you what it feels like to be loved. Because here we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is offering the Nine of Pentacles, another pentacle, and 9 + 1 = 10, and you're going to be having that. You will have your Ten of Pentacles. You will have full abundance all around. You will have, this is the perfect, abundant, prosperous family card. This is like happy, healthy home, happy, healthy wallet, finances, happy, healthy children. I feel like for some of you, having children will be very healing because you'll get to experience what you wish you had with your parents, with your own children. But you will get there. You will get there. But in the month of June, you'll be working through a lot of these inner childhood wounds. So let's get an advice card from the Spirit Animal deck. What advice can we give to our Aquarians? And part of this is going to be forgiving your parents and trying to navigate through things that were left unsaid, things that weren't said. For my Aquarians. "68 Wombat Spirit, be at home." And then 21 Dove Spirit, be peace. Dove Spirit. With her peaceful cooing, the gentle Dove Spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of Dove Spirit is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you may be happening to distract you. But you are called to engage it with the heart of the peacemaker, asking yourself, what would peace do? Can you agree to disagree? The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as Spirit sends her messenger to remind you beauty of a harmonious existence with that. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. This is that Nine of Pentacles energy of you trying to find your nurturing self, to nurture your inner child within you. And you are finding that, and you are capable of love, and you are capable of being loved properly. You are. You're more than toxic relationships in your life. You are love. You are made from love. Even if you don't feel like you were made from love, you were made from love. Wombat spirit, be at home. Burrowing deep into the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you that to be truly at home in the world, you need to find comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all experiences without judgment through a deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and tribe. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up the coat of your identity and settle into the true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place brings true harmony with spirit. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You're trying to navigate and figure out what a happy, healthy home looks like, so you can have that and provide that for your family and your spouse and someone. You're going to be finding someone that can provide that to you as well, and that in itself is going to be really healing. Thank you for watching, and if this message resonated with you, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you will. And if you think this message could resonate with anyone else or be of help, please feel free to share it. Hope you have a healing June, a very healing June, and sending all my love and light.